Alright, so let's talk about something that's actually pretty refreshing in the current crypto market. Projects that are actually making money. Not hyped up meme coins, not overpromised metaverse plays, but real revenue generating protocols that are quietly dominating the space right now. According to recent data from DeFi Llama, the top crypto protocols collectively generated about $1.2 billion in revenue over a 30-day period ending in late August. That's up 9.3% from the previous month. And while most of the market is focused on hype and speculation, these 5 projects are proving that real value and sustainable revenue still matter. So let's go through them. Starting with Ethena. This one absolutely exploded in August. Ethena saw a 243% surge in revenue, jumping from around $9.4 million to $32.5 million in just a month. And that's mainly because of its synthetic dollar, the USDE, which has been gaining serious market share from traditional stablecoins. Now, what's happening here is simple. Ethena is providing yield-bearing stability in a market that's starved for predictable returns, and people are shifting into it fast. That $23 million jump in revenue was actually the second largest increase among all major protocols tracked. Next up, and this one is kind of wild and something that we are very familiar with, Pump.fun. Yes, the Solana-based meme coin launchpad. It might sound like a meme, but the numbers aren't. Pump.fun recorded a 79% increase in revenue that, climbing from $22.5 million to $40.4 million. That's an additional $17.8 million in monthly fees, all driven by speculation, on new token launches. And even though it's a meme launchpad, it's a revenue-rich business model. Every token creation, every transaction feeds into their protocol earnings. So while other projects rely on hype, Pump.fun is literally monetizing it. And then we got Tether, the OG stablecoin giant. Tether remains the market leader by a long shot, pulling in $632.9 million in revenue from the month. That's a 2.9% increase from the previous period. And while that growth percentage, sounds small, in absolute terms, it's a massive $18 million jump. The biggest among all protocols. Tether's dominance shows that stablecoins are still the backbone of DeFi activity. Every swap, every lending protocol, every trade that uses USDT, all of that guarantees fees that flow back into the Tether's ecosystem. Now, coming right behind Tether is Circle, the company behind USDC. Now, Circle's revenue grew 4.5% from about $197.5 million to $206.4 million, adding nearly $9 million in new monthly revenue. Combined with Tether, these two stablecoin issuers made up roughly 70% of all crypto protocol revenue during the 30-day period. And that really shows how much of the market depends on stablecoin infrastructure. It's the engine of liquidity that keeps the entire space moving. And finally, one that's been steadily rising, Hyperliquid. This decentralized perpetual exchange recorded a 25.9% increase, going from $82.8 million to $104.3 million in monthly revenue. That's a $21 million boost, mostly driven by higher trading volumes and user activity. Now, what's interesting about Hyperliquid is that it's not trying to be flashy. It's just providing a better decentralized trading experience, and traders are clearly responding to it. Now, all of this highlights a pretty important shift that is happening right now. The hype-driven part of the market isn't producing results anymore. The real momentum is coming from protocols that have strong fundamentals, consistent usage, and real revenue. Ethena's synthetic dollar, Tether and Circle's stablecoin infrastructure, Pump.fun's token creation engine, and Hyperliquid's decentralized trading. These are all real businesses that are operating within crypto. And here's the takeaway. In a market that's always chasing the next big narrative, the projects are quietly stacking revenue are often the ones that survive the longest. These aren't just tokens, they're functioning ecosystems that people actually use. And as the broader market keeps recovering, that usage tends to scale naturally. So while everyone's watching for the next hype cycle, these protocols are already doing one thing that matters most: generating consistent revenue. And that's something worth paying attention to. That means that crypto is maturing, and this should reflect on how we decide the next tokens that we want to invest into. So this is my takeaway. Let me know what you guys think about this, and I'll see you guys in the next one shortly. So stay tuned.